Well, it's October. I'm with Jan. That must mean it's time for our tips of the month.
All right.
Jan, what do we need to be doing in our garden this month?
A big long list, but we'll only go for a few.
Yeah.
I did want to show you that I talked about moth traps before, and I got some new ones. These are pheromone traps. They're like little tents, and that strip is a pheromone that attracts the male moth. And I put this in my bird seed peanut feeding stuff, and that's
and
how
it
many
obviously
I
is
got.
working very well.
You also can come home with it if you're getting bulk food or bulk bird seed. Sometimes it's not you, it's coming through there.
Right, so it's good to trap. And
Here's my assortment of fruit flies from the kitchen. Just a
wow.
half a lemon, some vinegar, and a few drops of dishwashing liquid, and you got them.
And that works great because sometimes they're flying around.
Right, exactly,
very prolific.
exactly. The other thing, one of the other things to do is remember to dry your put your fertilizers in a dry place, or your not chemicals per se, but granular things,
Right.
because we live in such a humid area, they'll clump on you.
Right, this time of year we got so much moisture.
Keep it in a dry place. The other thing that people worry about is interior browning on evergreens, say cedars or whatever.
Right.
If it's interior, you're okay. It's just drought, it's just they're shedding their interior older leaves. If it's clear to the tip, then you need to look into why.
Do we need to worry about taking those off? I know I have a Hinoki cypress at home that does that every year, and I just
winter will take it off for you.
Or you just blow your leaf blower
right,
on it.
whatever
seems
seems to work.
Normal,
The other thing too is that I've got some apple trees in back, and if you have any mummified fruit that's left over on the tree, take it off and not compost it, but actually get rid of it. Because if you've had any insect problems in those apples, they'll winter over at the base of the tree, and you'll have them again next year. So get rid of all your dropped and mummified fruit.
It was just a good place to harbor all those diseases.
Absolutely,
and insects, and
absolutely.
start clean for the year.
And then a slow release fertilizer for your lawn. If you're going to do any fall fertilizing, it's a good time to keep your lawn healthy through the winter, and it'll be ready to go in the spring.
Right, because we're starting to get the rains now, and after mine's been looking kind of brown all summer long, and it's starting to rejuvenate a little bit.
But it's a slow release. You don't want to put anything that's going to give you a quick action, because you're not really looking for that to mow anymore.
Right.
And the last thing is, I'm really good at stepping on new hostas that are coming up in the spring. So this year I've gone through and we've just marked them with a piece of bamboo, just so that when spring comes and we're raking and stepping around, I'm not going to snap my hostas off.
We've done some tips, this time of year on dividing them.
Yeah.
This time year or two or in the spring, so that's a great time to be doing that while you're digging, dividing, and things are going dormant. So you remember what time it runs.
Absolutely.
So Jan, we noticed the lemon outside, and it actually has a fruit, and so we need to start thinking about what to do with that for the winter, right?
My favorite plant. Yeah. I'm just going to clean it up. I'll redo the top inch or so of potting soil on it to make sure I'm not bringing any insects or eggs in, and clean it up and bring it into the greenhouse for the winter and see how we do. There's one ripe lemon and about 4 or 5 that have potential.
So, Jan, it's always a pleasure to be out here with you and learn, what are we supposed to be doing in our gardens this time of year.
That's right, and you have a good day and a happy birthday.
Well, thank you, Jan. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So thank you. That's our tips for the month, and we appreciate being out here. Thank you, Jan.
Be back again.